What's going on, Freak Nation? It is a Kicking the Balls Monday. Thank you guys for hanging out. Richard C. Suave looks like he's no worse for wear after an extravagant Halloween fiesta last night. Same for us as well. Hopefully you survived the candy onslaught that most of us are taking on right now. I can say this, though, Richie. You haven't experienced waking up Halloween, let's just say November 1st, the day after Halloween, with a 7-year-old. It is major league depression for kids out there. Crash, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, we love when Crash's mic isn't connected, folks. That's what we love here.
Crash, Crash, go ahead. Sorry, that's my bad.
I am talking. There I am.
No, I decided to keep your volume down. It's kind of been one of those days.
I understand that. But yeah, she started the Major League Depression
right
the minute our last friend left through the front door for the night. And it went all the way through this morning. This morning, though, last night it was more of a sad version of depression. This morning it was grumpy and pissed off depression. Mm-hmm. And I feel her, man. Because, when you have one of those amazing weekends and you've just had one of the best times of your life, and then it's done and you're like, oh, now what? And that's exactly where she's at. I feel bad. It's actually good, though, that they went straight to school this morning, because as much as the teachers are probably hating us all right now, at least they get to be together, those kids.
And last night, putting her to bed, I'd had a couple of Jack Daniels and Cokes. So fortunately, I was
your treat for the night. Your tricks or treats.
I needed it after yesterday's little stress level, putting a show together.
Mm-hmm.
Needed a couple of Jack and Cokes. But putting her to bed last night, she was crying. It was sad. It's a big deal for her, and I'd much rather have it this way than really another holiday, another special day in my life to hang with people. My God, I just want to be a loner, hang out in the corner. She loves herself some parties.
Ooh, yeah.
Richie, did you drink last night when you were hanging out with your buds?
Surprisingly, no.
Whoa, what are you turning into?
Yeah, wow. I know. I'm turning into party pooper over here that doesn't drink at all. No, I didn't drink that much. I didn't need to. It was fun as it was. It's always fun to hang out with all of your friends and take a 5-year-old trick-or-treating, which was an experience unto itself, as you guys know, and as you guys were explaining just now. That was our excuse to go trick-or-treating, was that we had a 5-year-old rolling around with us last night. My roommate's 5-year-old daughters, who I'm talking about, of course. Yep. And all of us dressed up as different characters from the Marvel Universe. There's our picture.
I love it.
That's awesome. That's what we looked at last night. That's me on the right there. I'm Red Guardian from Black Widow. To my right in this picture, that's our friend Jordan. She dressed up as Yelena from Black Widow. My best friend Corey there. She's Star-Lord. You see Isabel there in the white. She's, of course, Spider-Gwen from Spider-Verse. My roommate Kat, she's Venom. And then that's Spider-Man Noir, who is Kat's boyfriend Chris. And that was us last night rolling around, and it was great. And the 5-year-old was the one leading us around as opposed to the other way around. Wasn't scared at all. There were a couple spooky houses that were a little dark, and she was like, nah, I'm not scared. Went right up, got her candy, was very excited. It was a great time. It was awesome.
That is so stinking cool. Now, looking at those costumes, in Phoenix, Arizona, which is where we are doing this show right now, were any of you guys super hot?
Actually, no, I don't think so. I think we all walked away pretty well. There were a couple of us that really couldn't see well. Spider-Man Noir, Chris was complaining all night long that he couldn't see out of his goggles. And then with me, I had my mask on the entire time, and I managed to get it over my glasses. But the way I did it, I had to look down. And it wasn't fun. So this was me last night. So normally I'd be looking straight ahead, but last night I was like this, because in order for me to see, I had to look out of the top part of my glasses.
Yeah, imagine if you were drinking.
Oh boy, yeah, I wouldn't. That would have been exciting.
I don't want to. We got numerous kicking the balls. I'm anticipating, but interesting with our tour last night. Here's yours truly. Yeah.
Recycling an old costume, Kenny. Gotta love it.
What's wrong with that?
Yes, that is. We should have saved this picture for Thrifty Thursday. Recycle your costumes year to year.
You know what? I kind of look like Caitlyn Jenner as Evel Knievel with that hair.
Oh my God, I do. But for that picture right there, where's your wing? Where's your sling?
Oh, right.
Because that actually made the costume even better.
Oh, actually, that's right. Yeah, with Evel Knievel, that dude had broken every single bone in his body. So,
Yes.
Well, as you can see, I still have the sling on here.
Yeah, you do.
But I took it off because I didn't want it to, I wanted the full Evel Knievel effect. Well, you're right. I should have had the damn sling on.
Well, you did as we went trick-or-treating, so. But yes, Henley right there is Evie from The Descendants. And Evie's mom just so happens to be the evil queen from Snow White, which is what I dressed up as. And naturally, two Disney characters that are evil should go with husband Evel Knievel. Caitlyn Knievel.
Did you notice, Crasher, with all these pictures that Henley's taking in that outfit, there are no smiles?
I know.
What
She's
is-
like totally in
What
character.
the hell
In
is that?
character.
Well, she smiles during the damn Descendants. I mean, Evie does.
Evie
Why the
does,
hell
yes.
She's frowning so much.
But well, they end up, okay, I don't want to give away The Descendants for all those people who are just dying to know by the end of it, but yeah, they kind of become good at the end of The Descendants. But yeah, Kenny, they're the evil kids of the evil Disney characters. They're descended from evil, so that's why she feels like she has to have that evil face.
Richie, do you remember Super Dave Osborne?
yeah, he used to be on Jimmy Kimmel all the time.
That's
He
right.
got his start on Johnny Carson and actually had his show one time. I had a lot of that last night. I looked like Super Dave Osborne. Yeah. Recycling
too
the
fun.
old unis for Halloween night.
Before we move on to kicking the balls, I do have one more picture I want to show from last night. This, because I have a quick story to tell with this. So, if you take a look at the picture here on the left of your screen, you'll see that I am doing the hero pose, as they say. Kind of an in joke if you've seen Black Widow. Jordan's character Yelena jokes to Scarlett Johansson's character Black Widow during the movie about being a poser with her hero pose. And so Corey and Jordan convinced me to try and do my version of the hero pose. And that's it on the left. And I will tell you, I could barely do it. And I think I hurt myself trying to do it too, because it involved like some lunging and some weird action going on. But I'm okay today, so that's good. But I definitely felt old for the first time in a while last night trying to complete that pose and being laughed at by my entire friend group trying to create that photo. And it turned out really well, but the process of doing it was no fun at all.
Are you tight in your groin right now? Thanks to that last night?
Not today, no, but last night it was. It was a little painful experience.
It's a great shot, though.
Great question.
Hey, I love it. Have you sacked anyone in the nuts yesterday? What do you mean yesterday?
I don't have any idea. But I was welcomed with that this morning with Henley. Damn it, I'm telling you, man. She's almost 8 years old and still finds a way to. She's climbing in bed to watch her Mickey Mouse. She punches me in the midsection.
Grumpily,
Yeah.
by the way. Yes.
That was
yes.
brutal.
Because of, again, going back to her post-Halloween depression, that one of her favorite holidays is now over.
Hey, Crash
I'm
is
trying to think, when's the last time I sacked anyone in the nuts? Yeah, no.
is the hero pose,
Been
is
a
that a
while.
yoga pose?
Yeah.
Like, they
well,
call it from a double dog dare you into a hero, or what is it, double dog down or a downward dog? Downward spiral, a spiral dog. Right? A double dog down.
whatever. I like your version of
Black
yoga.
Hawk down. Black Hawk down.
Hot dog down. That is a yoga pose, but I don't know the official name of it. I'm not a yogi to be able to tell you that.
Richie, you're an old son
I'm
of
too
a bitch.
busy wondering if I sacked.
I am. Seriously, it was bad, and but we made it through. It was an exhilarating experience.
Love it.
But the costumes turned out great. I think me and Jordan look
Yes.
amazing in that picture. So,
Yes, that is.
Although I will-
what Star Wars movie?
oh, stop it! That's gonna annoy the crap out of her because she's Elena from Black Widow, right? But there were multiple people last night that kept thinking she was Han Solo from Star Wars, and it was really annoying. I was like, what are you talking about? I did have multiple people recognize who I was, which was pretty cool, which is a great thing. But yeah, I won't tell Jordan that you said that because that will take her off. She's not Han Solo. Yelena from Black Widow.
That looks like Han Solo.
And it also looks like Yelena.
Crash, you wouldn't know Yelena if she jumped out and sacked you in the nuts.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Right?
I'm telling you, let Henley watch Black Widow. She will love it.
I recognize Spidey, the cat's daughter. They have these 3 spider. Are they Spideys? They're little Spiders.
Yes.
Spider-Man. They call them Spideys. I recognize she was dressed up in the white Spidey outfit. What did you say she was called?
Spider-Gwen.
Got it.
Yeah.
Not like Harley Quinn, but Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen, yeah.
Double Black Hawk down, baby.
Hot dog, Black Hawk, yeah.
Yep.
Double dog spiral.
Wow, 11 minutes of that conversation.
Just enough time to get to kicking the balls. We can whip through it super quick. Look at that. See? Even Michael's on top of things.
Okay. Well, right now, okay, fine. Let's just get into kicking the balls. And yes, I think, is Michael trying to bait me into going with the Broncos? Because, well, clearly they deserve it. I even wore the blue and orange today to just further my piss-offness and my need to knee in the sack right about now with the Broncos organization. They've needed it for the last 5 years. Ever since the Super Bowl, they've just had piss-poor ownership, piss-poor management, and it's been embarrassing to watch the decline. So I'm not mad at Von Miller being traded. I'm upset. I'm sad, but I'm glad he's going to a contending team because I'd love to see Von Miller get another ring. But yeah, I'm kicking the Broncos in the balls because I'm tired. I'm tired of being that fan that's like, again, there's another crap performance. Everyone with the Broncos, and unfortunately, that's Elway too. It's the reality. Management, get better. Decision making, get better.
How do you fire John Elway?
You don't.
Do you give him a new title that insinuates he's still part of the club, but he can't touch anything with the club, make any moves? I mean, Von Miller is a freaking ghost of himself back in the day.
Well, okay, here's the deal. And you saw as Richie and I were texting a little bit earlier this morning, because of course Richie is a Rams fan, I'm a Broncos fan, and Richie said, I hope he's still got a little bit of life left in him. And I said, to be honest, Von has been pissed at the Broncos all year. I mean, granted, he didn't play last year, but he's been upset with the Broncos for a while. I truly believe he has not been putting 100% out on the field. I think right now this is going to reinvigorate him, and I think the Rams are going to just be awesome with him. And the Rams are only paying, what, $700,000? So this is hardly any money out of their pockets. So it's wow, what a deal. What a deal. Oh, my God.
I guess, right? I mean,
Broncos are still paying $9 million on his deal. The Rams are only on the hook for $700,000. That's insane.
Richie, why did you pull that audio from last week where I said again, my major concern with Kyler Murray is he durable?
Hey, it's genius. It's genius because you called it like 2 days later. Yeah. Ankle injury.
He got the shit kicked out of him several times in that game, man.
Mm-hmm. Do we know if he's going to play, or is he done? Is he going to try and play hurt, or are we going to get Chris Streveler showing up in there?
Colt McCoy. He's done for a couple weeks.
Yeah, as far as we know.
Okay, so he's done.
It might be a game-time decision against the, 49ers? Is that right? You got 49ers this week? Streveler or my boy?
Colt
McCoy. Colt McCoy's the backup.
Come on, babe. Kidding me?
Just like this is like last year 2.0 altogether.
Yep.
This is what's happening. Great first half. Kyler gets hurt, and it's going to be a mess the second half of the season.
Got to tweet back. Kenny, it's not about the offensive line. Well, yeah, it is. It's about the offensive line and scheming with a quarterback such as Kyler Murray.
You have
so are you kicking the Cardinals fans in the balls who are getting too up on their high horse for being too good? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm not. I got a better one.
Are you kicking anyone in the nuts because of Kyler Murray being out for a bit?
No, I'm not.
Oh, wow. Richie and I both thought you were taking that road, and now you're
Yeah.
Well, he drills my ass coming out of 4 for no reason. I mean, where was he going? What was he going to do? Spin me out? He was trying to do a Harvick is what he was trying to do. For what? For second place? To do what? He wasn't going to transfer through with that? Just freaking retarded, man. So stupid. I don't understand these guys. I should beat the shit out of them right now is what I should do, but that doesn't do me any good either.
Why not? I mean, Crafton yesterday said that's what some of these guys need. With the lack of respect.
And I've already had to pay enough fines in my lifetime. I'm sure I'll get another one.
Can you let me know if you're going to so I can video it, please?
Who was that? Was that Jordan? The last question saying, let me know if you're going to do it so I can video it.
Yeah.
Because remember when he got in trouble for videoing some sort of a conversation with Kevin Harvick and somebody else. Oh,
Right.
wow. Wow.
And my
Kyle, I think.
apologies. I should have edited out the R word, but that's where he's getting popped for using the R word. And
Not the S-bomb,
Nope.
the R word. The R word, and the R word did kind of throw me back a little bit,
Yeah.
much more than the S-bomb. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? What
yeah,
did you just do?
regardless, it's where we are. You just you can't say things like that, Kyle. And this is where it's so confounding to me that of all the sponsors on that track, granted, I can eat me some pounds of M&Ms, but it just seems to be that sponsor's geared towards younger people, children, right? That's our daughter's favorite, Crash.
That's
It's
true.
M&Ms. She's not smart enough, old enough to know about being offended by some of the things that adults say, like Kyle Busch.
But it would be nice to set the example early with that fan base. Let's put it that way.
Yes, we've got our daughter screaming, "Shut the front door!"
But not that one.
No. How does it? And again, I know how it is. You just if you continue to win races and you're a very good driver like Kyle Busch, you can keep those sponsors. But it just the dichotomy. There's my kick in the balls.
To who?
Kyle Busch for dropping the R word. And then we
haven't
thought
used
you were
that
gonna
today.
Throw it to, yeah, we haven't. I thought you were going to throw it out to sponsors for sticking with him the way you ended that.
no,
But okay.
there's no rhyme
Just
or
to
reason.
Kyle
Crasher.
directly.
Yeah.
Got it.
Really, I should have found the audio and video of Denny Hamlin post-race. That was absolutely stunning. This guy is one of the 4 drivers making it to the championship race, running for championship in Phoenix, yet he was acting like the disgruntled girlfriend or ex-girlfriend where he didn't make it into the final dance. You did, Denny. Wow. All right, so there's my kick in the balls.
Maybe Gibbs needs to reevaluate things. Those are both his drivers, and he's supposed to be this great mentor.
That's true. Is this is Joe Gibbs in the blue gi? Gi?
Gear?
It's a gi.
Gee.
Right?
Gee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's Kyle Busch in the
Oh my God,
He's kicking Kyle in the M&Ms.
I like that.
All right, can I wrap it up with my pick now?
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Crash was kicking the Broncos in the balls. I'm going to kick my Rams in the balls for a very specific reason, because they cost a lot of people a lot of money this weekend. And here's why. So back on Friday's show, when we were doing our 6-pack of picks, I put this game in there. All of us picked the Rams to beat the spread. The spread on Friday was 14.5. They did that. They won by 16. However, on Sunday morning, that spread had changed and had gone up. The Rams had become 16.5-point favorites in that game. Okay? Third quarter, Rams go up 38-0. Easy peasy game for the Rams. Matt Stafford comes out. All the starting offensive players come out. Aaron Donald, the defense comes out. So they put in their D team. They put in their D League team up against the Texans. And the Texans score 22 unanswered points in the fourth quarter. So let's do some math. The final score of the game was 38-22. That's 16 points. Now, That's not 17, folks. So that
Right.
means that in the fourth quarter, against a bunch of D-League players, the Rams did not cover 16.5 points, and the Texans caused a lot of people a lot of money, I'm sure. And sports betting is fun, everybody.
Right.
Luckily, I stayed away from the spread in that game, so that didn't bother me. I bet some other stuff in that game and won them all.
That is who does that on ESPN? That's a bad beat.
That's a bad beat. That exactly.
How do we do in our picks? Do we know?
Kick ourselves in the nuts.
I know I went 3 for 3 in the NFL. Thank you, Cowboys. I told you.
Dude, that was
I
crazy.
told you. Bring up that clip too, for goodness sake. Never bet on the Vikings. They disappoint you at every turn, even without Dak Prescott. You're welcome.
Gary Patterson gets his ass kicked out of TCU. Who's the other coach that got booted? How does Zimmer survive that with the Vikings? Cooper Rush beats Kirk Cousins and crew in your crib, bro. How does that happen? I like it. Quality of the Cowboys, baby. Hey, man, we'll do it again tomorrow, man. This is fun. This went a little long. It's all right. This is how we roll.
How much chocolate did you eat last night, Kenny?
Not much here. We went to a friend's house, and I do recall they had this bowl of chocolate.
Goodies.
Yeah, and I was spoon feeding that stuff. And it's weird, man. There's just
Oh yes. What are those? Because they're not
Yeah,
they're not M&Ms, but they're very similar. Yeah. Oh gosh, we were shoveling that in our melon.
Why? There's just something that clicks.
And you're just like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
what
I've
are
got
those things?
hydrocodone to the roof in my bathroom, but I'm not taking it. But man,
Those chocolate candies.
Jesus Christ, something clicks. I got alcohol in every corner in this house. I'm not an alcoholic.
But those chocolate candies,
Yes, right?
they are delish though. Mm. They're bigger than an M&M, and there's something about the chocolate. It just, it's just so fulfilling. Yeah,
Bonkers.
so yummy.
All right, man. Thank you guys for being a part of it. We'll do it again tomorrow. Later.